Hi guys, getting back to normal business here. Gonna do this good old-fashioned cigar review. I've done a couple of really fun videos lately, but I really miss doing a standard cigar review. Warmed up today to a nice 40 degrees. I thought, I'm gonna get out and do a cigar review. So what I have today is the Griffins, Connecticut. This is one of the cigars that I got in a sampler pack from Holtz. Exceptionally great deal from that cigar company. Still pretty happy with them. I'm going to go ahead and review this cigar. It is a product of Davidoff. I've never smoked one before. Davidoff typically is a little out of my price range as far as normal cigars to smoke, so this is definitely going to be something new. Just taking a quick look at it, I do really like the nice, simple, but elegant label that we've got on it. Pretty well slapped on double cap. Some large veins in this wrapper, but it is just elegantly laid on that tobacco. Fairly spongy, pretty even pack. Smells pretty standard of a Connecticut shade-grown wrapper. Cedar, kind of a creamy tobacco note. Gotta like that. Okay, let's look at the specs real quick. Obviously, there's a Connecticut shade wrapper on this thing, and then Dominican binder and also Dominican long filler. Supposed to be a mild medium cigar. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this thing with a punch. I've been using a cutter a lot lately, and I forgot how much I really enjoy using a punch. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this thing here. Kind of a sweet hay pre-light draw. Very light draw. I'm glad I hit it with a punch, because if I cut it, it would probably be just almost like breathing air. All right, let's get lit. Very dry mouthfeel. Kind of a hot smoke. I'm trying really hard to draw it slowly because it's such an easy draw. Too easy. Very thick, creamy smoke. Not a super long finish. Honestly, it's just kind of a tobacco flavor. There's not really anything that's sticking out to me, except a little bit of that kind of a hay, almost kind of like a grassy hay flavor. All right, we're gonna smoke it down a little bit and check in with you as usual. All right, guys, about 10 minutes in here. Taking it nice and slow, as much as I can. Tons of smoke coming off this thing. It's just billowing this really white, thick smoke. Beautiful. Nice tight ash so far. A mostly straight burn. Gotta like that. The flavors in this thing aren't super complex, but they are pretty prevalent for a mild to medium cigar, and it is so far a mild to the medium. Edging onto the medium side because it's got a little bit of a kick to it. I got a little bit of a head rush feeling going on, so note that if you're going to be smoking this thing with your morning coffee, you might have to keep that in mind. Speaking of which, of course, as with most mild medium cigars, I got my Black Rifle coffee here. It's good stuff. And it pairs really well with this cigar, so I definitely recommend, pairing this thing with some coffee. A lot of flavor. Like I say, it's not really that complex, just kind of what you expect out of a Dominican mild to medium blend. It's kind of a cedary, creamy thing. I know you've heard me say that a bunch of times, but that's what it is. I'll let you know if anything changes. Alright guys, I'm a little late. I'm a little over 30 minutes in, but I'm past the halfway point. The reason I'm late is because I've really been enjoying this cigar. This is very apparent to me at this point. This is not your average mild to medium cigar. The quality in this thing is unquestionable. The burn has been just about perfect. The ash has fallen off in 2 chunks. It would have been in 1 chunk, and it would have been like half the cigar, but I'm clumsy and I bumped it, and I kicked myself for that because I wanted to show you how awesome it looked. The second third of this thing has been really pretty exceptional. And the flavors have gotten more complex. There's a little bit of this really super nice pepper that's combined in there with that cedar and cream to create this really excellent There's really excellent flavor. It's pretty much a medium body at this point. Still tons of smoke. The draw is still super light, so I've got to be really conscious to draw really slow. But it's still really, I mean, it's working. Everything out of the cigar has been really enjoyable. Just now, actually, the burn's starting to go a little cattywampus, but the ash just fell off, so you can't really count that, right? I'm still nursing it, trying to keep it slow. The burn time's pretty fast. It'll probably be an hour or under. And that's probably just owing to that really light draw. It's not a really tightly packed cigar. So this thing's a Robusto. It's probably only going to be about an hour smoke. So I'll check in with you one more time before I put the nub down. Alright guys, there's the nub. We'll just take the band off, and it kind of peeled the wrapper a little bit, so it's kind of gone to hell here a little bit at the end. That's all though. It's a really good cigar. I'm kind of sad to put it down, but it's a little bit of a basket case at this point. And it's just about done anyways. Really great performance out of that cigar. A little bit heavier body than I was expecting from the tobaccos that it had in it. First third, pretty standard stuff. Really well constructed, really good burn. Cedar, cream, the usuals. More of a really nice, kind of almost sweet, peppery flavor towards the center, and that continued on into the last third. Overall, great performance out of it. Good flavor. Like I say, you know, a little bit more medium body than I really expected. A little bit of a head rush, a little bit of a kick to it. Great flavor, great performance. The only problem I have with it is the label peeled the wrapper, and that might be my fault, or it might be the way they put the label on. I'm not real sure. And just that super light draw. The whole time I had to focus so hard on drawing really slowly through it. Other than that though, great stick. Really happy with the performance out of the Griffins from Davidoff. Like I said, a little bit more premium of a stick than I would usually smoke, just because the price point's a little higher, but came in a great value sampler pack from Holt Cigar Company, so I'm really happy I got the opportunity to smoke that. And if you guys are interested, I'll throw the link in the description as usual. And there you have it. Happy smoking. Let's go ahead and get lit. I forgot my lighter. I'll be right back.